Time for some retro bollocks. We're on the spirit of Louisiana, so I'm just going to pour a little tipple for me and Sonic. Straight, it's quite strong as this, so the spirit of Louisiana for you, Sonic. Right then. It's New Arrivals Day. It's New Arrivals Day. So what have we got? Right, saw this for the NES. I thought this would be quite amusing. Terminator 2. Terminator 2 for the NES. Classic. Look at that. Look at the quality of that box. How amazing is that? Look, boxed with instructions. Boxed with instructions. What I love about the NES games, yeah, is the blurbs on the back of some of them. You know, I just like how they're worded. Look, it comes from the future. It can take up any shape and survive almost any injury, even when a 10-gauge shotgun blast opens it up like a tin can. I just love the blurbs on NES boxes. They don't do it like that anymore. You know, this. Obviously the NES was aimed at kids, and this is just all ultra violence. Look, it says here, let me protect John Connor before 23,000 LB Touareg plows your Harley into tomorrow. Save humanity whilst Uzi-armed SWAT teams attempt to blow you away. No problemo. Terminate the T-1000 or mankind is history. And then it just says, hasta la vista, baby. Quality. It's a good little purchase that. I'm happy with that one. T2, and what I remember about T2, which is quite funny, is the first level when you first on the very first level, everybody you encounter is just a blonde-haired guy with a massive mullet, and they're just like coming at you from every angle. And they're all the same. They all just look identical, which is NES, isn't it? All characters look identical, but just an army of fucking mullet guys coming at you. Brilliant. It's an army of mullets just coming at you. Genius, pure genius. So there you are then. Number one, then we've got T2 for the NES, fully boxed. I like it. Obviously, last Retro Bollocks I've got my NES, so I'm getting NES stuff. We've got another. Fucking hell, Sonic, go easy on that, mate. Go easy on that. Here we go again. What shit have I been buying? Sometimes I forget what I've been buying. Oh, here we go. Classic. For the NES. Here we are, look. RoboCop. Classic. Let's see what the blurb has to say. A sadistic crime wave is sweeping through old Detroit. The situation is explosive. In fact, it's so bad, a private corporation, OCP, has assumed control of the police force. Then, a research team creates an unstoppable, indestructible law enforcement cyborg named RoboCop. Using a wild assortment of weapons, including RoboCop's special issue 009, you must stop every sleazeball criminal you encounter with deadly, piercing accuracy. But beware, there are forces on the street, and with OCP that will stop at nothing to see RoboCop eliminated. Make your way past 6 levels, 6 of them, 6 levels of street thugs and powerful ED-209 to your final battle with Dick Jones. It says prepare yourself for non-stop action in one of the most explosive games you will ever play. It's gonna take more than a cop to clean up the scum of old Detroit. It's gonna take RoboCop. Your move, creep. It's got to have a line from film at the end, just like the last one. So there you are, look. RoboCop. Now, what's cool about this was today I was out and about and I bought RoboCop for the Game Boy, look. Got that for 12 quid. Bargain. So I got the Game Boy version as well. So that did well, that RoboCop and the Game Boy version. Now, two good finds. Look, two movie games though. I'm not really a fan of movie games, but on the NES they just have some funny about them, some quality. Now this one's a bit more of an expensive purchase. This is more one as an investment. It's come in a Davidoff Cool Waters box. It's got good tasting aftershave, this guy. Here we are, and it's double wrapped as well, look. Right, here we go. This one is something else. Oh, look at the quality of it. Look at the quality of that. We have Maniac Mansion for the NES. Now, look at the quality of that. That is gonna, I mean, it's just immaculate. And that is why I bought it. It's got the instructions. It's just in mint condition, look. I've got to have a sniff. Oh, yeah. Okay, strange things have been going on for years at Dr. Fred's old mansion, ever since the meteor landed just outside the house. But when a sweet young cheerleader named Sandy disappears into the basement, boyfriend Dave knew it was time to take a look behind the good doctor's doors. Your task is to help Dave choose a rescue team and guide them on the wildest, weirdest mission your NES system has ever seen. The storyline depends on the individual talents and quirks of the team members you select, and no matter how many times you play, the outcome is never quite the same. It says sometimes it's puzzling, sometimes scary, and sometimes downright funny. But it's always a challenge. So if you're looking for a comedy adventure that makes you think as hard as you laugh, get into Maniac Mansion today, and then just try to get out. But no, it is one of the classics, isn't it, on the NES? Maniac Mansion. What followed Maniac Mansion was Day of the Tentacle. I don't know if you've played that game. That's another classic game. But look at the quality of that game. Look at the condition of it. So old, yet so it's like in 1990 that, but it's in really good condition. That is, and if I was to sell that on, I'd probably make a good profit on that. So those are my 3 purchases for the NES then. Yeah, so I went to the car boot today and I said, hey mate, how much are your games? And he goes, oh, just 50p each, mate. Right, so 50p, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I mean, I know they're not really retro, but PS3's, it's getting old now, so another 10 years it will be retro. But these two are probably the best Batman games in my opinion. They are quality games. So I got them too. Yeah, so that's my haul then. That's all I've got. I told you to go easy on that, didn't I? Told you. Never listens to me, do you? Yeah, so that's my haul. But I'm going to do something different for Retro Bollocks this week. I'm going to start doing my top 10 games. So my top 10 games from different consoles. So I'm going to start with the Mega Drive. So I'm going to do my top 10 now to finish this Retro Bollocks. So yeah, if you like listen to me talk absolute shit, then do leave a like and a subscribe, because I do appreciate it. I'm nearly there, look, I'm nearly at 100 subscribers. Fucking hell, it's strong, that is strong. Right, so here we go then, we're going to end the Retro Bollocks with my top 10 Sega Mega Drive games. Coming in at number 10 then, we have Another World, also known as Out of This World in America. Now, Another World was a classic platform game, which came out in 1991, which is the premise of you follow Lester Knight, the scientist, who machine malfunctions and sends him into another world. A really challenging platformer, but really rewarding, and I always remember my favourite part of this game is right at the very beginning when you meet your friend, the alien guy in the cage with you, and then he turns to you and he says, "My tumba," which means I have no fucking clue. What a game! Coming in at number 9 then we have Shadowrun, an amazing RPG set in 2050, the Sega Genesis. So yeah, you take on a variety of Shadowruns, which is the premise of the game, going around, cleaning up the streets, jacking into the Matrix, and then basically just shooting up bars. That is Shadowrun. Coming in at number 8 we have Shadow Dancer, the Secret of Shinobi. Part of the Shinobi franchise, this is my favourite, where Shinobi teams up with his dog Kato to kick some ass. Quite a challenging platformer, but an absolute classic. Coming in at number 7 then we have Flashback. Is in futuristic platformer set in 2042. You follow Conrad as he gets stranded on an alien planet and has to fight his way back to Earth whilst trying to remember who the fuck he is. Coming in at number 6 we have RoboCop vs Terminator. Classic platform shooter. This has to be in your collection. If you like blood, guns and violence, RoboCop vs Terminator is for you. Bash 'em with pipes and slash 'em with knives. We have Streets of Rage 2. Sequel to Streets of Rage. We follow Axel, Blaze, introduce Max and Skate. This is an amazing beat 'em up, and the franchise is just awesome. At number 4, sticking with the beat 'em ups, we have Two Crude Dudes. You can pick up cars, pick up people, pick up anything and just fucking throw it. Golden Axe 2, medieval platform beat 'em up. Golden Axe 2 is an absolute classic. Battle your way through treacherous territory to return the Golden Axe to its rightful place. Number 2 we have the sequel to Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Groundbreaking sequel to the Sonic franchise. Introducing Tails, just an absolutely amazing platformer. Coming in at number 1 then we have Syndicate, set in the year 2096, sees rival syndicates at war for global dominance. Cyborgs fighting cyborgs, an absolute classic